So we'll see how that's going to be playing out for him. It's a pistol round, so not that much fun being down on 16 health. There's a good flashbang. Lucky, oh, he is in trouble, and he's never going to be able to make it out. You could tell he knew that was bad. dupreeh trying to bring it back. Good headshot. Magisk, even low on health. He's going to be able to pick up the kill on one of them at least, but dupreeh will drop Forrester, and that leaves it, I don't know, Lucky and Nickelback on their own, trying to brag it back. They actually do incredible work bringing down Magisk and dupreeh, and we're back into a 2-on-2.
Oh, and they're so slow, they're not able to get into challenge this in a 2v1 while the bomb gets planted. That was the best chance for Astralis. Now they have to do it the hard way.
So they do. Oh, that is just a decoy. I thought for a second it was going to be something more. Glaive sneaking closer. Sip trying to join in. Lucky going to be picking up the 1 kill on Glaive, but Sip is here trying to clutch it in the major. Oh, he's out of bullets. Knife on the other side. But Nickelback, he's got it wrong. He's going to have to try and reload. Sip is back for revenge. And he's going to take him down, runs for the defuse, and he should have enough time for it as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. I actually thought he could pick up a kit in there, but turns out not to be the case. So that is a devastating way to lose a pistol in the opening round. Wow.
A meaty one.
Setting up those grenades, but they're going to go out middle instead. So this is just faking a catwalk push from the Entropiq side, trying to set it up for middle. Glaive, he couldn't see much at all there, but apparently enough to take down Lucky. Very interesting. I otherwise really like that. That smoke that they put up on the T side on the catwalk can mean anything. It could be for an A push, it could be to drop down to the CT spawn, or in this case, it could be just to look for information in the middle, which they lost a player to. Lucky with a kill on Nickelback. It's not bad. Krad will be taken down dupreeh in return, and we're in a 2-on-4 with Krad and Ilian. Well, they're going to get completely found out here. So, I would say a bit more of a slower round. I actually wish they would have committed to that mid push with the fake. Obviously, we could see that maybe would have worked out, although I still am pretty impressed that Glaive could see anything through that.
This is going to be key. And Lucky doesn't miss the shot. Brilliant work, but we will get that smoke wall down. They realize now that they need to push up onto the bomb site itself, and that Molotov, impeccably timed. It's drawing everything out here for Entropiq. They need to move, but these nades are buying so much time for the defense.
Forrester with a good kill on Sip. Nice nade. There we go. The utility damage coming back in for the Astralis side. Still 40 seconds, though, on the clock, so don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. If you're on the Entropiq side, you need to take a deep breath and just use that timer to your advantage and make sure you don't suddenly start planting and get, you know, boosted on or jumped on. Nice Molotov there. Is he going to be able to follow it up? Lucky, he's thinking about it, trying to bait out the shot, and the Molotov's not burning him. There's 1 kill. Magisk with the return, but Forrester is there. That is a great trade in favor of Entropiq, and they're going to be up 4-1.
This is where I wonder if they got cold feet or not, Entropiq, if they tried to slow it down, not realizing that that push was happening. But now Glaive is going to get the freebie on Elion, and it's just going to shape up so nicely here for the defense. Astralis is going to be able to drop those nades on the bomb sites. Lackey looking to open it up, and he's going to get 1 and a second.
Great handling of that AK, just absolutely aware that one of them was flashed. He went for the second player up on the catwalk first. That works out so well. Now it's a 2-on-3. Magisk setting up. Molotov, does it actually land in the corner? You can throw it there, but it's not always that easy, and it's not going to matter. He forced him out, sure, but Forrester was there to help out his mate, and he's going to get a double kill of his own. 6-1. It looks like they're having a bit of a free ride right now, but I don't think it feels that way at all if you're on the T side. Magisk in the corner, no one's checked it. It's not going to be a multi-spray down, but there is a team kill in the middle of that. Lucky taking down Forrester, and Glaive to follow it up. I guess that technically counts as a multi-kill. 2 versus 3 now. Lucky and Ilian left alive here and trying to see if they can recover it, but dupreeh, that is a critical kill to take down Lucky. They finally bring him down, and it's going to be a second round for Astralis finally. Astralis probably go from 3 to 5 rounds just based on the T-side economy here, so they really need to put this one together. The flashes are really good. Forrester's down to the... Oh, God! They're so deep in. They can win the round right now. 3 kills unreturned from Astralis. Glaive on his own, fighting for his life out here, and he's doing such a fantastic job. 3 kills with the M4. He had to manage every single bullet, or he was going to run out, but he comes back for more to try and throw that nade, and that got him killed. And now it is on Magisk to try and follow up on the legacy of Glaive out here, because he just basically got them back in the round. Can Magisk do it? They are backtracking. They have over a minute. It could be done, but there is no surefire way to win this round. If you're Magisk, I almost feel like just pull out your knife, run there, and try and headshot the first guy you meet real quick, because if you spend too much time thinking and waiting, it's probably not going to work out well. Ilian will take him down. It is an 8th round for Entropiq. They avoid that economic death, They're going to set up the initial smokes. They've actually smoked down on ramp as well. They've got a huge wall to run behind. And let's see, Lucky, last time they didn't flash him out quite enough. Maybe they could do it here, creeping through, and Lucky's going to be going down this time. No double kill for him.
The flash goes off a split second after that shot. That is crazy timing. But Entropiq have still managed to crab walk their way up onto the bomb site. They'll get a bomb plant here, and now the onus is on Astralis to retake.
Yes, it is. Not that many, actually, well, no nades really left on the side of Entropiq, so holding catwalk could be pretty tricky, although Nickelback with a good kill. Crad coming in from long, not even waiting for the timing, and takes a kill out long, dropping Glaive as well. He's controlling it. Oh, and the spray at range to bring down Magisk. Dupree all on his own, just like that, from a 4-on-4 into a 1 versus 3. It was looking so good otherwise for Astralis, but it'll be a 10th round on the board for Entropiq.
And they realize now that they're, I mean, if with an extra player up top like that, Lucky gives it away, going to lose that fight through the smoke with the FAMAS, bold, trying to make a play, but that's just not going to happen. And now Entropiq can get the bomb planted. There isn't much that Astralis can do to stop this.
A little bit of a jump, I was going to say, otherwise they could have tried to boost. The jump is doing a bit of damage. They don't need a bit, they need to win this round badly on the side of Astralis. 10-3. Glaive still hanging around with the UMP. 14th round, so I mean, you could justify saving. Maybe if you're on the Astralis side, you kind of know that you're going to need this money in the next round, although they are going for it now. They're going to find Ilian as well, leaving Lackey on his own, and the jump coming in. Glaive with the shot on Lackey at the end with the UMP, so still pretty impressive stuff here, and a pretty good retake coming through from the side of Astralis. I thought they were going to run out of time, and it was pretty close. This play is being telegraphed from all the way across the map, and Astralis surely know what is going to be coming, and especially they'll know Dupree just has a Molotov in his hand. Going to be ready for it. That'll segment them off, and he gets the headshot on Crad as well. So this round is definitely done, and Astralis will be able to find a way to get 5 on the board here. Ilian on his own, and Dupree's already pushed up. That's a pretty good little double kill for him, and it will be 10-5 overall at the end of the half in favor of Entropiq. They need it badly. Astralis second half, it has to be really good from the start, or they're not going to get, well, they're going to be 2-0-2 in the group, and that's not what you want. Ilian, Crad playing here behind the smoke. They're not checking it. They're not suspicious. Oh, he walks out. It could be beautiful, and it will be. Crad with a triple, taking down Lucky, Magisk, and Sip. They just were not suspicious. They did not suspect that anything bad was happening inside of that smoke, and oh boy, were they wrong. Glaive now, 1 versus 5 out here. And the setup, the fact that Nickelback got that 1 kill, that is suddenly all of their attention. Their mind is just somewhere else, and Glaive, well, he's being held. A dualies and a USP on one side. He's going to be straight dead out here. Execution 11-5 in favor of Entropiq. But they might still lose the round, even if they have all the intel, which normally is like half the battle in Counter-Strike. It's just figuring out where's the actual attack going to happen. Well, this round, there's no mystery, but it still could be very hard to hold the A-bomb side. Just like we saw in the first half, really. Lucky, though, doing a good job. Nickelback is there. Oh, Astralis, they should not be losing control of this round, but somehow they are. Lucky, this is just a scout. That's not going to be a kill. And just like that, it's a 1 versus 2. I really cannot believe it. They had this round locked down. 3 versus 5. They had that A-bomb site. They were just there. And they somehow walk their way onto the site and get killed. Magisk walking into the scout. He's real low on health, and he's going to be down. He couldn't find the head of Ilian, and that's a 13th round for Entropiq. Unbelievable scenes here. And they just threw away a round where they had this exact same setup.
You're right, you're right.
So, Sip, that's pretty close. But Ilian will take him down with a much more powerful rifle. So back into a 4-on-4. And the rest of them, they have pistols. They could try and do something. They're getting outsniped by Ilian, who's had a pretty respectable game himself. A little bit of a missed opportunity there, perhaps. But he's got some backup in here. So even if they try and flash him down, yep, the M4 is in front. Always a good setup to try and do that. And it's a 2-on-4.
Has he not missed a shot yet? That's sick. What a good feel. He's just tagging everybody, and that's what it feels like when you get to just stand your ground in mid, just taking shot after shot. Astralis challenging one after the other as well. And Astralis right now are looking a little disjointed. Spacing not quite right, not quite taking advantage of utility either. And so I'm wondering right now what the comms are like on Astralis, if they're clean or if they're quieting down. Because this is just looking like another beating, Anders. 14-5 for Entropiq now, who are in full control.
I still wonder if this isn't going to be a B-split.
It feels like it because you still have Magus lurking around in Upper Dark right now, looking for that info push from Entropiq. So if anybody were to push for info, but Entropiq, they've fully committed to this hold now with 38 seconds. They're saying 2 on B, 3 on A. We are not moving. We're not going anywhere. We just wait and see where they hit, and we have to hit our shots when the time comes.
Speaking of time, 27 seconds. Lucky with the kill on Forest, a good flashbang, but Lucky, he could not pick up more than they were really blind, I think, in that middle. But they find a way to thread the needle here. Astralis even getting the shot for the smoke on Dupree there. That's not bad. Taking down Nickelback, and that'll give them the round for sure, even with 12 seconds at the end. And they have no grenades, so it is just going to be the raw fight. Only holding middle is Dupree. The rest of them will be coming in a little bit one at a time, a little bit slowed down, in fact. They don't have time for this at all. Ilian and Nickelback doing it. 19 seconds, a big triple coming out from Nickelback. The double so far, actually. One of them there, I think, stolen by Forrester. And Lucky, he can't do anything. This was such a weak attempt from Astralis in a lot of ways. They had the setup for it. They had the 4 versus 2 basically in the bomb site. And they just couldn't actually get through even the first player.
They had the grenades too, Anders.
Yeah, you're right.
They had everything. Oh, he survives.
And that's fine to use some time on, but they used over 20 seconds to wait around like this. And that's starting to feel not so much like you're giving an opportunity for your opponent to make a mistake. It's starting to feel like you're just not really making any assertive calls right now. And Entropiq have not given them any mistakes so far. Nickelback is right at the edge. He hears the footsteps. He's going to spray down one. And on the other side, Dupree is on his own, trying to hold on to it. Magus finally shown up to help out, but this is not a good look. 15 seconds on the clock, and they're going to have to try and see if they can get through Ilian. But that's just not easy. He's already taken 1 kill. Magus out in the open, and he is gone. 16-6 will be another stopping block here for Astralis as they fall to Entropiq.
Wow, and this is Astralis that we're talking about. They've made the changes with the roster as well to get Glaive back in the mix, and it is not working for them in the first 2 matches.